What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Don, and we are back with another video. I said Tuesday and Wednesdays are the uploading days, but this was too hot. This was way too hot not to immediately jump on and upload. You see what I told y'all. You see what I told y'all last week. LeBron James knows he's not going to win in Cleveland anymore. Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought that I didn't know what I was talking about. I was getting so many people commenting me, texting me, talking about, Don, what are you talking about? LeBron is going to win at least one more in Cleveland. See, you're wrong. He's thinking about joining the Warriors. You know why? This team that he has in Cleveland isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now, he would probably ruin the whole NBA if he decided to just leave and go to the Warriors, because now the NBA landscape is just completely one-sided. Like, how can you have Kevin Durant and LeBron James on the same team with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? Of course, they would probably have to give up some of their bench, but in the end, it would just ruin the whole NBA. Now, I have a different theory on this also. This can all just be, a little bit of, let's just say, quick bait. It couldn't be clickbait, to get the Warriors, to get the Cavaliers to make some type of free agency move that LeBron decides to stay in Cleveland for another year or two. But it is something to consider. Like I told y'all last week, Kevin Love doesn't want to be there. Now look what happened with Kevin Love. Kevin Love, somehow he breaks his hand. Like, if you looked at the injury, like, what's going on? Did you really break your hand, or what's going on? The Kevin Love doesn't want to be part of that team, because that team is a disaster. They got an old Dwayne Wade. They got an unhealthy Derrick Rose. They got Tristan Thompson, who honestly really can't play center anymore. You got an IT who's an undersized guard. So with any major matchups, even though he plays hard, he's going to be a liability on defense. Offensively, they look out of sync with J.R. Smith, because JR is taking too many shots. LeBron is looking at all of this, and he's looking like, damn, what do I have here? I have nothing here. So, is he gonna join the Warriors? I don't think so. But he's thinking about it. He's thinking about, like, you know what? Everybody always gets on me for not having enough rings like Jordan. What if I just join the Warriors and I win like 3 more rings before I retire? Then at least the debate will be over, right? Actually, that is wrong too, because what would happen if LeBron somehow went to the Warriors? He loses all the credibility in the world for being considered one of the greatest. You mean, in the modern era of basketball, there's not that many people who have had opportunities like LeBron James to actually move from team to team every year. You won a couple of Miami. You came back to Cleveland and won one with Kyrie. But now, if you decided to leave somehow and go to the Warriors, you might end up with probably the all-time leader in points, stuff like that. Stuff, points, maybe rebounds, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about, assists, which is great. But your legacy as a player is gonna take a huge hit, because you wouldn't be in the same conversation as Kobe. You wouldn't even be in the same conversation as Michael Jordan, and he isn't now. Let's keep it honest. No matter how great his numbers are, those guys back in the day stayed on their team, and they stayed on the team and battled and battled and battled, and sometimes they won. Most of the time they won, but they also lost a few. You know what I mean? But at least they did it on their own. But LeBron, unfortunately, no matter how great he is, he's never been that type of player really that can really take over like that. Yes, he carried his team to the finals that one year in 2007, and then they got smoked, you know, which is fine. It was a young LeBron at the time, but from there we always thought that LeBron was going to come back and build. You had Allen Iverson, for example, who was way smaller than him. He battled Kobe. He didn't win, but we respected AI. We respected AI because what he was doing, was changing the NBA at the time too. So now you have LeBron James here. He's thinking like, if I join the Warriors, wouldn't that be the same as me just getting a couple of rings and then people can stop talking about it? Trust me. If you do this, you lose all credibility in the world. Most people won't respect you. Most people, well, quote unquote, they won't watch the NBA anymore. Of course, they're going to watch the NBA because now they just want to see you lose. And trust me, I think low key, what's going to happen is there's going to be a couple of NBA teams who are going to start forming alliances too in the East, because the East is for the taking. Like, I don't know if you noticed it. If you look around, there's some good players in the East. And LeBron better be careful, man. Because this next move you make, you might I wouldn't say ruin your career, but you know, this respect that you have in the NBA, you know, it can get you a long way. And you join the Warriors, you take a huge hit on that. And I know LeBron cares, you know, about how he's perceived in the league because they're always tweeting about it, always doing the cryptic subliminal messages, which I'm not a fan of. But I think that for LeBron's sake right now, what LeBron needs to do is he needs to assess his options. Listen, if that means going to the Lakers and going teaming up with Paul George, who, to be honest, I think Paul George should stay in OKC, but that's another topic. Right now, he doesn't have a lot because you know when LeBron needs to win, he doesn't have it in Cleveland. Would he have it in Golden State? Absolutely, but I don't think Golden State is the way you should go about it. Just not now. Because I think in a couple of years, you don't know what happens. God forbid something happens to Steph, you know, that leaves you and KD. And I don't, him and KD together is a different story than Steph together. Because Steph is the piece that makes everything work right now in Golden State, believe it or not. You know what I mean? So right now, for LeBron James to even consider this, I am not surprised. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna put the link in my description for my LeBron James time running out video. People thought I was crazy. I seen this coming. As soon as Kevin Love went down, I already knew. I already know LeBron is gonna start thinking about this. So what if LeBron moved? Why wouldn't he move? There's nothing there in Cleveland. Isaiah Thomas was an overrated guard. Let's keep it simple. He's an overrated guard who played hard last year and was undersized. And the truth to that is that Isaiah Thomas, when he went out for the thing with his sister, they actually played better with him not being there. So that told you a lot already where Boston was going, and look how that turned out for them. So Isaiah Thomas is not the guy, neither is Derrick Rose. Now, if you go play with Steph, are you going to win championship? Yes. But I don't think this is the way you would want to win because nobody would ever respect you again in the NBA. Trust me. NBA, there's this culture about winning, but winning, I wouldn't say the right way, but winning at your own will, you know, imposing your will like Kobe did, like Michael did, you know, like the greats back in the day, like Bird did. When you needed a bucket, they got it for you. And LeBron hasn't always been like that, so it's always been in his best interest to move. But right now, I don't think he should move. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Isn't this crazy that I predicted this? I predicted this before in the last video. And now it's happening ever since Kevin Love went out. What do you guys think? Do you think LeBron James will actually go? Do you think it's publicity? What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comment section. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. I love the way the channel is going. We're rising every day. New subscribers every day. Comments every day. I love y'all for it, man. It's your boy Donny. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace. I'm out.